In this world, not everyone we meet wishes us well. Some people carry hidden intentions, waiting for the right moment to cause harm. But Allah, in His infinite mercy, protects His servants in ways we cannot always see. For some women, this divine protection is so strong that evil people cannot find a way into their lives, no matter how hard they try. These women carry certain qualities, signs that Allah is watching over them, guiding their steps and shielding them from harm. In this video, we'll explore 8 powerful signs that a woman is protected by Allah from the schemes and traps of those with bad intentions. If you notice these signs in yourself or in someone you love, it's a reminder to be grateful and to hold tightly to these blessings, because protection from Allah is one of the greatest gifts a believer can ever have. 1. Strong faith, Iman. A woman with strong faith is like a fortress guarded from every side. Her heart is firmly anchored in the belief that Allah is her protector, provider, and guide. This unwavering conviction shapes every decision she makes, whether in friendships, relationships, or daily life, ensuring she does not compromise her values for worldly gain. Her trust in Allah gives her clarity to recognize right from wrong and courage to walk away from harmful situations without hesitation. When temptations or manipulations arise, her Iman acts like a light, exposing the hidden traps of those with evil intentions. She doesn't rely solely on her intelligence or instincts. Instead, she leans on divine guidance through Quran, Sunnah, and sincere prayer. This deep connection with Allah keeps her spiritually alert, protecting her not just from obvious harm, but also from subtle dangers that others might overlook. 2. Modesty in dress and behavior. Modesty is more than just a way of dressing. It's a complete lifestyle that reflects humility, dignity, and self-respect. A woman who embraces modesty covers herself in a manner that pleases Allah, avoiding clothing or styles that attract unnecessary attention. This physical covering acts as a visible barrier, discouraging people with bad intentions from approaching her. But true modesty extends beyond appearance. It shines in her manners, tone of voice, and body language. She interacts respectfully, keeps a healthy distance in mixed settings, and avoids gestures or words that may invite unwanted familiarity. Her modesty sends a clear message that her worth is not tied to physical display, but to her character and faith. This quiet strength shields her from many forms of evil, as those with corrupt motives often find no opening to exploit her presence. 3. Sincere dua and dhikr. A woman protected by Allah keeps her tongue moist with His remembrance. Through dua, she directly asks her Lord for safety, guidance, and strength to overcome challenges. These heartfelt prayers are not mere rituals. They are sincere conversations with Allah, where she pours out her fears, hopes, and gratitude. Such sincerity opens the doors to divine protection in ways unseen. Her regular dhikr, whether reciting Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, or La ilaha illallah, surrounds her with a spiritual shield. These words are not only acts of worship, but also reminders that Allah is always near, aware, and in control. When she starts her day with protective supplications like Ayatul Kursi or the morning adhkar, she places herself under Allah's care before facing the world. Even in moments of difficulty, this constant remembrance keeps her heart steady, making it difficult for evil influences to penetrate her life. 4. Good company. The people a woman chooses to keep around her can either open doors to goodness or lead her toward harm. A woman protected by Allah surrounds herself with friends and family who encourage her to obey Allah and remind her of the hereafter. These relationships are built on sincerity, respect, and shared values, creating a safety net that shields her from destructive influences. When she is with good company, she benefits from their wisdom, support, and honest advice. They stand by her during hardships and guide her away from questionable situations. This environment makes it difficult for evil people to infiltrate her life, as she is rarely alone in moments where she could be vulnerable. Even if someone with bad intentions tries to harm her, her circle acts as both a warning system and a source of strength, helping her maintain the path of righteousness. 5. Inner peace and contentment. A woman under Allah's protection often carries a calmness that cannot be shaken by the negativity of others. Her heart rests in the knowledge that whatever happens is by Allah's will, and this trust keeps her from being easily disturbed by gossip, envy, or ill intentions. She does not chase the approval of people, so their criticism or manipulation holds little power over her. This inner peace is a gift that acts as a shield. When evil people try to provoke her, she responds with patience instead of anger, leaving them with no fuel to harm her. Her contentment with what Allah has given her also protects her from jealousy-driven traps or offers that could compromise her values. Because her happiness is rooted in faith rather than worldly gain, attempts to lure her into sin or deceit often fail before they even begin. 6. Wisdom in speech. A woman protected by Allah speaks with care, knowing that words have the power to build or destroy. She avoids revealing unnecessary personal details, especially to those she does not fully trust. By choosing her words wisely, she reduces the chances of her speech being twisted or used against her. She does not engage in gossip, arguments, or conversations that can open the door to conflict. Instead, she speaks truthfully, kindly, and only when needed, ensuring her words are a source of benefit rather than harm. This controlled and thoughtful way of speaking sends a message that she values her dignity and boundaries. People with evil intentions often find it difficult to manipulate or provoke her because she does not give them material to work with. Her silence at the right time and her speech at the right moment form a subtle yet strong layer of divine protection. 7. Avoidance of sinful gatherings. A woman protected by Allah is mindful of the places she visits and the company she keeps in those settings. She avoids gatherings where backbiting, immorality, or disobedience to Allah take place. This conscious choice keeps her away from environments that could harm her heart, reputation, or safety. She understands that being present in such places can make her vulnerable to temptation or to the schemes of those with corrupt intentions. Instead, she seeks out gatherings of knowledge, charity events, or environments filled with positivity and remembrance of Allah. By steering clear of harmful settings, she eliminates many of the opportunities evil people might have to approach or influence her. This habit of selective attendance is not just a sign of wisdom, it is also a reflection of her awareness that Allah's protection often begins with the choices she makes about where and with whom she spends her time. 8. Help from Allah in difficult moments. A woman protected by Allah often experiences His help in ways that defy explanation. When someone with ill intentions tries to harm her, circumstances unexpectedly change in her favor. Plans against her fail, truth comes to light, or she receives timely guidance that helps her avoid danger. This is not coincidence. It is a sign of Allah's care. Sometimes the help comes through people she least expects, or through sudden clarity in decision-making. At other times, obstacles arise that prevent her from entering harmful situations, only for her to later realize it was for her own good. This unseen assistance strengthens her trust in Allah and reassures her that she is never alone. Such moments remind her that protection is not always about fighting back. It is often about being shielded before harm can even reach her, a blessing only Allah can provide. Alhamdulillah, these 8 signs remind us that Allah's protection is a priceless blessing, guiding us away from harm and surrounding us with His mercy. If you see these signs in your life, thank Allah and strive to keep your heart close to Him. Remember, true safety comes only from the one who controls all affairs. If you found this video beneficial, please like, share, and subscribe to Merciful Deen for more inspiring Islamic content. May Allah protect us all from evil and guide us to what pleases Him. Comment below. Ya Allah, keep me under your protection always.